Hi everyone, this is Tom. Welcome back to the office. It's just after 6 a.m. at the moment, and I'm recording this video on a Sunday. This week, I've had a cold, which is not going to be news to you if you're following these videos, but it's meant that I've had a really unproductive week, as we'll go through. So normally on a Sunday, I review my goals, look at the goals that I've set, look at the progress I've made towards those goals. And normally I have some successes, and I have some areas where I fail to reach, my target output for that week. This week is going to be a particularly bad week because of this cold. And it's really highlighted to me. I've been busy all week. I've been doing lots of stuff. I felt pretty rough because of the cold. But I've still been quite busy doing lots of things, but I just haven't made any progress. I haven't done any exercise. I haven't made any progress towards my goals. I've been off my diet, so I've gained some weight. And so it's kind of a highlighted to me that, you can be just constantly busy. And if you're not prioritizing and you're not focusing in on the goals that you've set and the things that are most important to you, you just won't make progress. So the problem is there's loads of maintenance tasks in life. So there's things like cooking, cleaning, answering emails, doing sort of messages, uploading stuff, responding to queries. And the list goes on and on and on, just forms to fill in, organizing, like servicing on your car, all these kind of maintenance tasks. And the problem is those maintenance tasks often take up more time than you actually have. So your list of to-dos and the things you need to get done often or almost always is greater than your capacity to work. So you could spend your entire life just working, and never make any progress because you're just eating into those maintenance tasks that don't actually push things forward. So this week I've kind of just been doing the maintenance tasks, which in a way is like a lazy option or an easy option, because those maintenance tasks are kind of presented to you. So you go into your house and you say, oh, there's these, there's this tidying or washing up or whatever it is to do. You see it there, so the job is presented to you, and then you just do it. But that could take you some time. And emails will come in and you get them and you respond to them. Messages could come in on some social media platform. You get them, you respond to them. You see a job that needs to be done, you do it. And this can mean that you end up spending your entire life just doing things that are presented to you, rather than having your proactive plan and saying, these are the things I want to achieve. I'm going to make sure they get done before, the other agendas of the world that come in and tell you what to do. Before they take control of my time, I'm going to impose, my intentions and my goals onto, my actions. So this kind of a message, if you've been following me over the last, say, 7 weeks, I've been very proactively pushing towards these goals that I have and making good progress towards them. Although sometimes just week on week, you can't see a massive progress. But when you add up all those weeks together, you get huge progress. So I've been really imposing my will and making sure that these goals are getting done. These outputs are being achieved, and I'm making progress towards these goals and making good progress. But this is really highlighting you need to make sure you have some clear goals and you are making those goals happen, rather than having the sort of maintenance and time draining stuff that the world presents to you take over all your time and your energy. So let's have a look at my goals for the week. this is going to be a fairly quick one, a really quick, straightforward one. I'm not changing my goals. I want to keep these same goals because I think these are the right goals to have. And even though it's always tempting when you have a week where you really don't succeed to kind of review things and set new goals, I think these goals are important. And just because I've not done well this week doesn't mean I should change them. So let's have a look at these goals. I set these about 8 weeks ago. So the goal with Zero to Finals is work on the pediatric content, particularly the books and the question and the podcasts, and make one YouTube video per week. The goals of this Tom Watchman channel are daily videos. The goals of the health and fitness stuff is to lose weight and get down to 86 kilos, get better at climbing, and improve my strength, mobility, and fitness. So that involves strength training 3 times a week, cardio twice a week, and a 5 a.m. morning routine. So let's have a look. Last week we did all right. Some stuff in green, but I didn't do so well on the podcast, my weight, or the cardio sessions. This week, sadly, I've recorded no podcast episodes. I've recorded no Zero to Finals videos. I did record, let's say, 6 Tom Watchman videos. I missed yesterday's video. I'm sorry. I didn't upload a video yesterday. And I'm trying to do daily videos. My weight loss, I went from 94.5 to 94.7 kilos. So I gained 0.2 kilograms being off this diet. I did no climbing sessions because I wasn't feeling very well. No strength training sessions and no cardio sessions. So you can see here, this week has been a disaster when it comes to my goals. On a positive note, I did spend more time with my family, and I got some maintenance stuff done. And you can see this as kind of like a reset. This is like a low point in the middle of all of this success. So what the aim is now is to pick this back up again, smash it out this week, get back to, fully green next week. That's the goal. Have a great week and get locked back in. This happens even after many, many years of chasing goals and really trying to create a productive lifestyle and doing pretty well with that, I think, and achieving a lot of things over the years. I have weeks where things just don't go well, and that's okay. So if you're going through a week like this where you're just having a rough week, that's okay. Just find a point to reset. For me, Sunday is this reset time, and get back on those goals, get back to it, and have a great week ahead. So I'll see you for another review session next Sunday. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep churning out these videos. It's clear to me that the study type videos are the most popular and the ones that people want to see more of. So I'm going to make more study videos. And on that note, I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.